here's our entryway. We have these hooks that I love. The only problem with them is that our kids can't reach them. So we're gonna go ahead and add a second row with more hooks. So I'm gonna show you a couple tips and tricks as I do that. Okay, so the first thing I did was I took this board, this scrap board, that's the same width, and lined it up where I want it. And then I took this oscillating tool, and this was clamped to the wall. And then I just went in above and below and popped off this extra edge trim so that it can fit in nice and flush. Next up, I cut my board to the right length, but instead of, so this side will go up against the wall, and then instead of doing it the same way on the other side, just 90 degrees, I cut it at a 45-degree angle. This is the end that's gonna be on the outside, so it's hard to see here, but so I cut it at a 45-degree angle. This is getting glued right now. And then I added this scrap piece. I cut another piece to go at 45, so then I would have this finished side all around. This is a really easy way to kind of make your projects look a little nicer, just having this finished edge, because it's super simple and really makes it look more intentional. Next, I got the board level and screwed it into the studs. I just used the marks from the studs of the board above it, and I got it into studs because it'll be holding weight with the hooks. Next up, I caulked the seams. This really makes it look more finished, and if you use a baby wipe to wipe it smooth, it makes it a lot cleaner and easier. You'll also notice I painted the ends blue. That was just to save me some time with taping once it was actually up. Now here I'm filling in the holes from the screws, patching them up with some joint compound. Once the joint compound dried, I sanded it smooth and got painting the rest of it. Okay, I'm waiting on some more of these hooks. They went out of stock, so I tried finding someone else selling them, so this is where we're stopping for now. You can see it looks really nice with this edge mitered and doing the finished edge on both sides. And covering screw holes or anything, it kind of depends on the angle you look at it. It's better in some angles. It's hard to make it completely disappear, but much better than it was. And I think once we get some hooks up and hang some stuff, I think it's gonna be really great. Also, this is great that there's no gaps or anything, and that is from using caulk. So overall, I'm really happy with it. Hope you can use these tips.